Good afternoon, everybody. This is Mark. We're back here for the daily recap. So I wasn't here this morning. I really came in probably midday. It's much of the same. You know, the one thing I will say about this tape, it has probably the worst muscle memory from one day to the next that I've seen in a long, long time. To me, I've been saying to be defensive. You have to play defensively because, quite frankly, with zero muscle memory, which is what I mean is one day the stock is strong, literally the next day it's almost down the exact same amount. That's zero muscle memory to me, zero follow through, and that creates a tough trading environment. Understanding now we do have travel ranges, and the spiders pulled in almost $2 at the end of the day to go up $2 at the beginning of the day. But that is a big travel range. Problem is it's very tough to figure out, and there's very little transparency. So we just have to wait, sit through this until something comes in and makes some sense. I think things are going to make more sense after Wednesday, but again, I don't know how much money I'm putting behind that. We'll have to wait and see. That's what I've been doing. It's keeping me out of trouble. It's still frustrating because I watch how buy-in pull-ins you can't do, selling rallies you can't do. You know, they're testing every nerve and every rule, quite frankly, that we have put in place. So right now, when rules stop necessarily, following to a T, you take a step back, and that's where we're at right now, guys. Take a step back. Overall, the spiders smacked down basically almost where we're up a little bit today, but didn't do much. So this is where we're at. Not a whole lot to talk about. I don't think it's that bearish. I don't think it's that bullish. We'll have to wait and see. Stock-wise, I'm going to probably say the same thing almost about everything today. Google did penetrate its 21-day. Definitely the high beta cannot really catch a break at this point in time. The breath seems a little negative, but I got to tell you, as the market has zero muscle memory, every single time I've been saying that this market has the breadth of the high beta, it gets a bid instantly. Not sure how and why it happens, but that seems to be the case. Let's see if this is going to be different. Either way, Amazon's right here. It's right at its 21-day. Keep it on the radar. Facebook just looks like a Christmas tree to me. Green, red, green, red, green, red, green, red, green, red. That's over about, probably about better part of 8 days. And literally, 1 day green, 1 day red. It's just basing, and what it's doing is actually the range could be getting tighter because there's a bunch of inside days that at some point it's going to break up or it's going to break down, and it's going to create a nice trade for us. At this point, it's getting to that pinnacle. Maybe the Fed day will really put us to that point. BABA still remains strong, but nothing really until 85 and change. Oil was strong today, a little divergence because USO was pretty much down most of the day. And then you had Chevron, had an up day. Slumber had an up day a little bit and closed actually a little negative. A lot of them closed pretty weak. Exxon, same type of thing, closed pretty weak. So we're just in that weird tape. Few notables, FSLR, did not close well, did not start the day well with earnings. And then Sienna, same type of thing, no follow through at all. The IBB almost got up to that resistance and then came right back down. It actually looked like it closed pretty decent. So I'm assuming probably a red date for tomorrow for the IBB because just how we're looking and how we've been playing. Because again, red, green, red, green, red, green. So we have a nice Christmas tree for the holiday season. I guess that's how you're doing it. There's no blue and white for the Hanukkah bushes, but it's okay. I don't really have that much. I really don't. I don't think we got to overlook things. I mean, GPRO today was strong. Had some news, rumor Apple's going to be buying them. That's not, I would imagine, is in the near future. But again, they are starting to go at the dogs a little bit. Stuff that really has been beaten up and really just left for dead. Had a good day today. You see it in like X. Had a good day. FCX had a decent day. Some stuff that really has just been really bad had some decent moves. So overall, guys, I am just in that point where I'm going to continue to remain defensive. We need to find some resolution to this. I could not tell you right now if it's going to be up or down. I really, truly cannot. My logic says it's going to be up because that's just how the end of the year normally plays out. but the price action's telling me stay confused. And so I am confused, and I'm just staying defensive. And I think that's the way to be. We are traders. We get to react accordingly, and you don't always have to be all in and all out. Keep your plate pretty dry. Wait for something to really make some sense, and find it to react to. At some point, things will make sense. Don't get too frustrated, because it's just not worth it. The market is open tomorrow again, and we will find opportunities. And that's how you have to look at it from a trading point of view, and understanding what's happening from a bigger macro point of view. There is a lot of things going on behind the scenes, as interest rates are going to be most likely, a rate hike on, even though it's small, coming Wednesday. There's a lot of macro and financial industries have to readjust and refigure out some big monetary stuff, and that could be what's happening behind the scenes. So keep that in mind. Don't need to keep it long-winded. Have a good night. I'm not going to be in tomorrow, so obviously keep it tight. I will see you all back on Monday. Have a good weekend.